All right. We are live. So everything I said earlier didn't get recorded because I forgot to press go live. Only 3 minutes late. I don't see anybody waiting anyway. This is a live stream feed. I'm going to put the engine and transmission into this frame and under that cab tonight. It's been test fitted in another frame. I did a quick test fit in this frame once just so I could figure out where the cross member goes. Figured out that the body was definitely going to have to go a little higher on the frame to clear that transmission. But here we go. I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup while I wait for everybody to jump into the live stream. And, well, I want a nice clean floor so when I go under the truck, I'm not going to be laying in a bunch of dirt and crud. All right. Remind me to clean that harness later. It is dirty. Does that almost adds too much light? That's better. I'm seeing one viewer now. I don't know who jumped on yet. You're welcome to jump in the comments. I forgot to turn on the recording cam, just in case. All right, got an armament dog on there. Fellow 15 Yankee. Sorry about that. It's a dual use tripod today. All right. Mic's on. There we go. Now we got two cameras running. Slightly different angles, but anyway. All right. Oh, Mandy's here. Toss some white under the cab. How we got in here? Missed a spot, thanks. Steel Sky says hello. Hi, Mandy. D. Wilk 94 says I missed a spot and I dropped a bolt. And we got Arkansas swap rice. All right. I'm going to be off camera just for a little bit. I'm going to retrieve the motor and transmission, get it over this way. Whose guitar cable this is. Ouch. Okay. We've got something on screen by now. Oh, I can't even see it yet. Let's get these bumper brackets out. Ouch. Transmission's in the way. BSA. Yes. That a big crisp. Might need to aim the camera down just a wee bit. How's that? You can see a little bit better. All right. One part of the frame didn't even break this. Let's be right under the engine. All right, lovely. I don't vacuum at home. Thanks, honey. All right, I see those jack stands under the A-arms. I think I need to put a single one under the middle of the frame because the leg's on the engine hoist. Is that less blinding, that light? All right, we're off those jack stands. One of the cameras died. Yes, I got you. Got to hook it up to its life support system. All right. Hi, live stream. How you guys doing? I know I'm breathing heavy because I've been running around. Can't even get my face in the. Here we go. So we're moving the jack stands around so the engine hoist can roll right in there. That should work. The passenger door rattles a little. All right, get that out of the way. I foresee I might need it back there later. Of course, I do have a transmission jack back there as well. Let's get her in there. All right, I see some cords and wiring. I'm excited, guys. It's been about a year of this project. Gonna clean yet? I forgot one thing. Let's get down here. Face the camera. All right. Last time when I did the test fit into this frame, I realized the fan was hitting the engine hoist. And I need to take the fan off the water pump just so it'll clear and be easier for me to get everything in. So bear with me. All right. is a 10 mil. And I need a breaker bar. How's the audio, everybody? All right. All right. And the crescent wrench might fit it. Guess I can adjust the camera angle. All right. Well, this one's a 10 mil, all right? Hey, I'm actually in the camera shot this time. How about that? I like them apples. Ah, crap. All right. Crescent wrench is bound up on the gear wrench. There we go. 8-1 fan. Dang it. I don't know if it's going to come off. It has to. Crap. Well, the fan's not going to come off that easy. Forgot the fan is screwed onto the water pump. So I guess we'll just have to struggle with the fan. I got the bolts loose, and that's just released the pulley. And the fan is screwed onto the water pump a different way. All right. Got to get this spun around. Just a little tape. Tape. Well, I got 5 people watching. Hey, guys. I'm glad y'all came and joined. Okay, we'll just tuck that in later. I'm going to try to come at it from a little bit of an angle. Maybe clear the fan a little easier. Yep, it's already hitting the fan. A little bit more. If I remember right, I had the engine mounts had to come out, and then I put them on the frame as I get the engine in place. And this side's tight. I want to say these are either 14 or 9/16, maybe both. Wish me luck. All right. All right, we're almost to the firewall. I'll start lowering it down just a little bit, and then I'll start tilting the engine backwards. Oh, there we go. Lots of pushback. This particular transmission has a an e-brake or parking brake on the back of it where the drum is. The arm is getting up into the bottom of the firewall or the floorboard there. It fought me on the first try, and it's going to fight me again, but I don't think it's going to fight me as much. We did do a body lift now. Right now I'm going to tilt the engine where the transmission's down a little bit more, and that'll help it clear as well. All right, that's starting to clear. I think I can slide it back a little bit more. There it is. Now I can drop it some more. And just continue drop and slide and tilt until we get it all in there. Let's say that's going a lot better than last time. All right. Over here. All right. The one thing we're caught on right now is an exhaust manifold's touching the frame. We just have to shift the whole thing to the driver's side, and I think we'll get her slid on in there some more. Whew, it's close. I need a bigger hammer. And moving the engine stand. Engine hoist over. He's moving. Give it a little bit more tilt. Something moved. Blocked on the one of the jack stands is holding us up. So now we have to pick up the frame off of that jack stand so we can move the engine hoist over. How's the audio? Lube and shoehorn, yes. A little bit more pushing. Yellow Submarine. Thanks, hon. Bigger shoehorn. Somebody order me a shoehorn. All right, I remember where the other jack was. It was over here. All right, since we can't put a floor jack in there now, I'm going to stick a scissor jack in there, get it centered up onto that frame. We'll start moving the jack stands in some more. So is figure out where we'll put this thing on. Oh, yeah. I need more. That'll work. be the right side. Apparently it's not. Not the right one for that. So this is it. Wrong button. That impact works quick. Too quick sometimes. All right. All right. A little bit of weight on the jack. The rest is on the jack stands. Now let's move that thing over. There it is. There's a little notch on that side of the frame to get that exhaust manifold in there, and then it drops on in. So as you see, it dropped on in. We have just a little bit more of going back to do and a little bit more down. Problem is the chain's already against the firewall. The back of the engine's against the firewall. So it's kind of a battle. All right. So we can get it back some more, and then we're going to get a transmission jack under the back of the transmission. All right, we're on the oil pan now. Oil pan is on the frame. Let's go back up just a little bit. That was it. All right, I think it's time to get a transmission jack under the transmission. That, to me, looks a whole lot better. That leveled everything out. It just needs to roll back about this much more. And I got to keep it high until I get the engine mounts back on the frame. Okay. I might have gone there. Oh, yeah. All right, maybe fix that. Kind of neat. Power steering pump is just hanging by its hoses over the master cylinder because it's a hydro boost master cylinder, and it's bound up against the head right now. I suppose maybe if I go down a little, it might find me some room to get it out. I don't know. We'll try. That was my own fault. But it clears that before shoving the motor in the way. There we go. Master cylinder has been disconnected for a while. What I did is kind of purged it instead of leaving it with brake fluid in there. I purged it out with Marvel mystery oil because it has some cleaning properties, some anti-rust properties. So I figured, what's the harm? I'm going to have to bleed the brakes anyway, so we'll just flush all that stuff out when we put brake fluid back in. Might be able to squeeze in some engine mounts real soon. That popping noise under the truck is actually the transmission jack. It's one of those highfalutin self-lowering transmission jacks. So you don't have to crack the valve to lower it. It just does it all by itself through the way it's designed. AKA, it's a piece of shit. And yeah, let's see if we can get engine mounts back in. Right, engine's got to go up. And back up. One bolt started. Need like a half an inch further back. Let's go ahead and get a nut on the back of that plate. Whew, curious. Get it in there. There we go. Got a nut started on it. One more. See if I can get it in there left-handed. Well, you heard the nut fall. Oh, there it is. It's on the floor. I'll get it later. All right. We got a nut and bolt on each of the engine mounts, the rubber engine mount brackets or engine mounts. Anyway, got them in there. Now I need to get the clamshell over it and set it down a little bit better, and then I could get the other top bolts in. That's can't be that easy. Yeah, it needs to go back. That probably means I need to go under there and try to roll the transmission jack backwards and pull the transmission back some more. How's everybody doing? Hey, 6% jumped in. And Bubba Gravy. Hey, Bubba. Is that engine leveler Boeing or is that an optical illusion? It's mostly an optical illusion, but you should see the other one I used because the transmission alone on this thing, bone dry, is 450 pounds. And I'm reckoning a big block's right around the same weight, so we're a little over 900 pounds. The other engine leveler is no good. It's bent. It's done. It tacoed on me. Let's see if I can adjust it back a little. It's actually turning better than I expected. All right. Of course, got a lot of the weight off of the transmission jack. All right. I think I need a flashlight. Get back as quick as I can. Oh, it's so close. I think I put the wrong bolt in the wrong hole on this one. But I think I can get this lined up. There we go. Aha. Yes, Rhino Blanco. Jeff, it is live right now. I am currently out in the garage live streaming while putting the engine in. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Pry bars. That's what you needed. Okay. Almost had it. All right. Cross bolt's in. It just needs to go back about another quarter, half an inch, somewhere like that. All right, I see what's stopping us now. The change at the firewall. Now, that's a nasty bruise on the firewall. So let's adjust that. All right. Stuff on there. We'll wiggle the transmission again. That always helps. more wiggle on the transmission, I guess. Every time I wiggle the transmission, it helps. Shop Cat's in the house too. Hey, that's how I feel every time I'm watching somebody else's live. It's like I should be doing something, turning wrenches. So sometimes I just stick my earbuds in my ear and listen to the chat. Unfortunately, maybe I need to have some of you guys jump into the chat and keep it going. Hey, Shop Cat or Rhino Blanco can jump in. 6%. Bubba Gravy. Anybody? There's the link. Oh, that's been a long way towards getting it. What feet? I don't see anybody in the waiting room yet. I think we got possibly a card. Yep, card over here is full. All right, let's see if I can get this. Transmission needs to go that way somewhere. No, that's not it. All right. That went too fast. Y'all still on there? All right. I've managed to do this once before, but it was a while ago. So I'm having a hard time remembering what I did. Yeah, I'm still here. All right. There we go. This needs to be shorter though. So stinking close. Okay, how did a body mount bolt just fall out? I know I didn't have them super tight. Jeez. All right. All right. That's a new thing to be caught on. The dipstick tube, find the camera. The dipstick tube is actually caught on the firewall right now because I've got a little bit of lift going on. I think it might alleviate as I lower the transmission onto its cross member. Right now, I'm not quite ready for the cross member. Would love to get a few of the engine mount bolts in and at least drop them in, put a nut on the bottom side of them. But they're fighting me. Just a little bit of alignment still. Go find a screwdriver, maybe? Something to use as an alignment tool. lot of room in here. Maybe I'll work on the other side first. I don't know. All right. I think I got it figured out. Got to blame Kirk a little on this one. Kirk's the one that did the rigging on the chains. Armchair wrenching, huh? Yeah, the most difficult's the first one. This side needs to go back more. That side needs to go this way more. I don't know. Neither one wants to go where they need to go. I can tell you where we need to put a big dent for the dipstick tube. That is why it won't go back in the dipstick tube. In my initial test run, that's kind of what I ran into too. My solution for the problem at the time was to do a body lift, where I literally just unbolted the body and jacked it up a bit and was able to get the engine to slide in. But I'm trying to make this thing to where I can get the engine in and out without taking the body off every time. Because that's a significant amount of work too. So Let's lift it back up just a bit. See if I can make just enough room to get in there with a hammer. Oh, I'm off the cart. Kind of. Let me go lower that transmission. That was a close one. All right, I do vaguely remember. Oh boy, I changed that a lot. Last time I also took the starter off. I don't remember why. I think it was just so I could get the engine mounts easier. Just a little bit more room in here. That was a mistake. Cranked it way too much. This is still going up. Pepperidge. Grazing. Oh, greetings from Pennsylvania. I know who that is. I get in full swing. What is all that shit falling? All right, let's get back there. Now it's time for the transmission jack again. Give it the beans, huh? Somebody's gonna QC it when it's all done. I think I know who that is. Son of a bitch. Shoot. I'm going to give it another shot, and then I'm going to take a break and probably just pull the live stream. How's everybody doing? We still got 6 people on. That's not bad. Consider I'm not really here carrying on the conversation. I'm going to call this live action one here. All right. Got it hung on the manifold again. Need to get under there and wrestle the transmission backwards again. All right. Running out of jack. I want to see it bolted in too. What torque spec am I going to use? 2 Ooga Doogas. What are we caught on this time? I think I just got the transmission jacked up way too high and it's just bound up. So that could be part of it. That is. That was a good chunk of it. I had the transmission too high. Got a little rowdy back there. So I had the transmission way too high. Yeah, it's a Chevy. Feels like I'm still bound up on the transmission. Do what I need it to do. Part of it too. Well, I got an idea. Hey, Mater made it. Well, Mater, I tend to do this stuff by myself. Mater, I tend to do this stuff by myself, so I tend to wear myself out doing it. Sometimes I might need to just take a beer break and think about what I'm doing. Last time I lifted the body off the frame to get the engine in because the transmission just didn't want to fit. And I'm starting to think that might be my solution again. Just unbolt it, lift it up a little bit with a hydraulic jack, and see what we get. Well, somewhere in the middle is a happy medium. Hey, Mater! Mater, one question. Are y'all entertained, though? Oh, that worked to put the body on the other day. Now it's coming back off. Ah. That didn't give me much. All right, let's get more blocks. Train wreck, huh? Thanks, Jeff. All right, I left some of the bolts in the back, just in a couple threads. Trying to be smart about it, I guess. I said I left the threads in. I was wrong. That's what it needed. Good train wreck. Good train wreck. All right, guys. Who's still on here? Got 9 people. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's a honker. That jack squeaks a good bit. What I've got right now is I went ahead and put some 2x4s between the frame and the body after I jacked it up. So that part, I'm not worried about it being balanced on a jack at least. I mean, you got 2x4s on the frame, but they're pretty stable. The jack under the transmission is not centered very well. And due to the weight of the transmission, I had a hard time even getting the jack under it. What I just did is I put a screw jack under the tail of the transmission just to hold the weight long enough I could lower the hydraulic jack, reposition it, and then jack it back up and have a much better centered purchase on the transmission. That way I could get a better pull on getting it pulled back and get it all the way in position back there. We're not I mean, we've been fighting it. It's always just a half an inch or so. What's up, Bubba Gravy? What about the ghetto look in that outfit? Well, this is an old work shirt. This is a 2X shirt. My family knows I've lost around 50, almost 60 pounds for a while. So still holding on at 50. I used to weigh around 270 pounds, and now I'm 220 pounds. So yeah, this shirt fits me like a circus tent. But it's a work shirt, and I don't have to worry about destroying it. So that's why I'm wearing it. I'm going to turn some more lights on back there in the back of the shop, just to purely have more light. It's getting darker outside with the rain and stuff. So let there be light. All right. Alan Scars and stuff. Hey, everyone. Been listening while doing other stuff. Yeah, I've been known to do that myself. If any of y'all want to jump on, if anybody wants to jump on, I'm ready for a break anyway. I'll probably just pull over a rolling chair or lawn chair or something. Uh, Otherwise, I'm going to jump back under one more time, try to get that transmission jack realigned, give it a couple pulls, try to straighten it out. I do need a beer. Actually, I was just drinking a little bit of ranch water. The rest of them are in the fridge in the trailer because they were at room temperature earlier. I don't think I got the Mega Fox part either. Oh. 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 Got to be shitting me. Oh. Give me a bolt. I figured out when it was raining bolts earlier. These were the ones I was using. Ha! ASFAB waiver, huh? Maybe I should have gone for the top hole over here. Ha! Got a bolt! Now we can lower it down. Ah, got it. Got 2 bolts, 1 on each side. Got 2 bolts, 1 on each side. Yay! Feel a lot better now. Now I need to find the other bolts because they kind of hit the floor in there. Good thing I wasn't aiming to make it start and run tonight. I'd be pushing it a little far. All right. Whew. Just keep getting bolts in, I guess. How many people do this by themselves, by the way? Usually you invite a friend or a brother or somebody over to do this shit with you. Not this retard. It's like doing stuff the hard way. Here's it. Ass fab waiver. It's so close. Come on. I'll tell you what, it would probably been a lot easier to do it if the exhaust manifold's off. I pictured this going a lot smoother in my mind when I planned this. Ah. All right, guys, I think I'm ready for a break. I've had enough. Yeah, I pulled them by myself before. It's putting them in that's a little bit more precision. How's everybody doing? I keep looking at the monitor. The camera's up here. You need to hold the flashlight? Well, this flashlight just died. It needs put on the charger. I've got plug-in lights, but they're so bright they blind the cameras. A few less bolts, definitely. Especially tonight. Might get them later. Ah, that wiggle. That wiggle worked. Tightens the bottom bolt. There it is. Got 3 bolts on that side now. Start it up, it'll shake it into place. Elbow only bends certain ways. I know you aren't going to believe me, but I'm starting to get tired. Oh. Ha. Make the elbow bend the right direction. I got all 3 bolts with a nut on them on this side. Gear brake and a bigger hammer. 6 bolts. Well, there's 6 bolts that hold the engine mounts to the frame. There's two long bolts that go through the clamshell into the engine mount. And there's probably a dozen or more bolts, probably closer to 2 dozen bolts that hold the cross member to the frame and the cross member to the cross member brackets. And then 2 of them that just hold it straight to the bottom of the transmission. So we're getting there. In fact, the main thing with the cross members is if I just put those bolts in tonight, that keeps that jack from dropping the transmission, because that jack is a self-lowering jack, as I mentioned earlier. So, I actually have enough bolts in the engine mounts, but I'm almost there. Why not throw the last one in? Ouch. Just got a finger. A bit more freedom. There it is. Come on. Damn it. Y'all had enough yet? Are we having fun yet? That's a mile off. Dance monkey, huh? Dance monkey, dance monkey, dance monkey. Anyway. Yeah, motor mounts are definitely easier when you're watching somebody else do it. Evening, East Coast, Ken. Thanks for stopping by and enjoying some of my suffering here. Just putting the engine and transmission in this square body crew cab here, and it's been fighting me every possible way it could fight me. Transmission and especially the dipstick was hitting the transmission tunnel there a little bit, so I had to pull it back out a little bit and make some clearance with a hammer. On top of that, we've even lifted the body back up off the frame a little bit, and now we've got the motor mounts bolted onto the frame a little bit, and we're trying to get the cross bolts into the clamshells because it's a Chevy. And after that, we'll put the cross member in holding the transmission, even if it's just loosely bolted up, and that'll be a good stopping point for tonight. As you can hear, it's also raining a bit, which is typical for Garden City this time of year. It's monsoon season, and it just rains all the time, so the mud never dries up, and makes it harder to work outdoors because your boots are always sticky and muddy. Yes, I've been riding the struggle bus. It's only 2 hours and 15 minutes in. I think the first time it took probably 5 or 6 hours. How you go? Come on, baby. All right, this side being pulled up a little, and that side just wants to be a nuisance. Oh boy. Yeah. All right. Here's what I'm currently trying to use. And remember, I got this guy sitting over the side. A little bit of point. Might help it go through better. Let's hope. But you got to get the other one out. Look at that. Ha. They're both in the same spot. Ah. That struggle bus is real, guys. All right, we go down just a wee bit. Holy smokes. Did they have to make it impossible to put these in? All right, that's not the same size socket. Somebody said they sharpen their points like that too on their bolts. There it is. Let's see how this goes. That went on that good, and I don't even have a nut on it yet. Rinse and repeat that idea. I'm going to try to shock it and drop it. See if it'll go down into there. Oh, that might work. It's got better alignment than it's ever had. Let's see if I can find the other pointy bolt. Y'all saw how organized I was. Y'all understand why I lose hardware. I have triplicate of every bolt, though. Almost every bolt. All right. I got an idea. I'm going to make this some pointy. Read a chair of it. I would just try banging it in there first. Screw it, let's go. I'm going to try to make it pointy first. Hey, Struggle Bus Gang, I'm back. We still have 8 people on here. You guys are amazing. Yeah, LS swaps probably are a little easier. One, they're a little closer to the size of a small block. These big blocks came in these frames too, but there's just less room to maneuver around that block and those exhaust manifolds, and it's heavier. I hear the transmission jack self-lowering again. It's a transformer bumblebee. Oh boy. There it goes. I got it started. Let's break out the gentle persuader. Running out of room for my knuckles. That bolt's already bottomed out. I didn't have to fight it through the clamshell. It went right on through. Well, it's close enough to bottomed out. I'm pretty sure it's got threads poking out the other side. Or at least sharpened threads. I don't know if there's any thread left. But. All right, well, those are all in there. I can tighten the nuts later. Let's get that cross member in. Hang on. Let me get back in the frame. So, got all the bolts in there. Let's get the cross member in and some bolts in that. And things will be nice and safe where I could just unhook these chains for the night and enjoy the beer 30 that it is. Where are the What time is it? It's already 1:30 or 9:30. 21:30. There we go. All right. Do y'all want a camera to go down there with me, or are y'all good just listening to me, grunt and strain and stuff? Yeah. Anyway. Oh, the rain has leaked in from under the garage door and is making a puddle over here. Not my hammer. Let's take it back. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I can't believe. All right. All right. Find my 14 millimeter. It might be on here. I turned into a 16. Okay. All right, I got brand new hardware for the transmission bracket, cross member, and all that. I used up the other ones so many times; they were pretty beat up. So I decided for the final install, I was going to use all new hardware again. All right. Ouch. All right. Hey guys. Got a brake line in the way. Brake line or a vent line. Well, I'd rather get the cross member in because the transmission jack is self-lowering. So once I get get it loosely mocked up, I'm at a good stopping point. Jesus Christ. It worked with the other lines. All right. Shit, damn fudge. The fudge, come on. These all fit before, damn it. Huh. Got the washers. Well, they're washer-headed bolts. bolted in somewhat. A little bit of Dremel work on that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Find the nuts. All right. Who's left? We got 8 people left. Hey, Barry Rose made it. Good to see you guys all made it and that you're sticking around. I mean, this is the struggle bus, this train wreck. This was supposed to go a lot easier. And if I'd had just one extra person here to help me manhandle it, one person wiggle while the other one pushes a bolt in, it'd have probably gone a lot easier. And that Allison transmission is ridiculously heavy. Probably weighs as much as the engine and then some. And my shirt's soaking wet because the water's leaking in under the garage door, flowing down to one of the cracks in the concrete, and flowing under my truck. Even though I'm on a creeper, yeah, I'm still touching the floor here and there. So anyway, got a couple bolts left, and we're going to be at a good stopping point. Oh. Once I find the right nuts, can't put things where I want them to stay. I think my flashlight's ready. It'll help me find stuff. I can't find the right hardware. It's supposed to be that cart right there. Got an idea. All right, I'm going to put the bolts I have in, and it's just not going to get the nuts tonight until I find them. All right. Holy smokes. All right. Remember some of that stuff I was wrestling with and had to lift the body and stuff? There's some bolts sticking out of the side of the transmission. They don't bolt up to anything right now. They were just extra. I don't know why I put them in there. But anyway, they're actually hitting one of the heat shields under the body and bound up pretty good. I'm going to try to lower the transmission jack a bit, see if I can't get that out of there, and then jack the thing back up, and then I'll be able to put my cross member in. There it is. Y'all can have that. Thank you. Still got 6 people hanging around. Thank y'all for sticking around. Let's see if there's one on the other side too. Yes, there is. Ooh, good Lord. It was an auxiliary point to put the chains, I think, is what that was supposed to be. There's the other one. Y'all can have that. All right, so now we can jack the transmission back up, put the cross member bolted up. Can't find the nuts that hold the cross member to the transmission mount. But they're here. I have lots of them. I just need to sort out the shop a little bit and find them. Now I'm starting to talk like a pirate almost, with the hands and the little drunken movement. Even though I'm not drunk yet. Plan to be soon. All right. Close enough. Let's go. Hey. Oh, all right. It's time. You guys stuck around for 2 hours and 55 minutes of that, and it's in there. May not be bolted in all the way perfect. I got a couple holes I need to kind of Dremel out and get the bolt holes to where I can drop the bolt right in. So what I did is I created some plates and stuff that they had a hole through them, and then I put a hole through the other part, welded a nut on the back side, and every time I put them up there, things are just kind of slightly shifted around. So not perfect alignment. Some holes are better than others. So we'll put a flashlight behind them, figure out where they need touch-ups. We'll mark that, loosen things up, get in there with a Dremel, clean it up, put it back together with all the right bolts and stuff. But it's in a safe position right now. I don't have to worry about it dropping. The jack's not going to leak. This jack holds pretty good anyway. But there it is. Thanks for coming. I wish I'd had some moderators jump in and keep a vocal chat going as well. I did put it out there, the link a couple times. But anyway, guys, of course, you'd have had to jump on the link, and then I'd have had to still put you on the screen. But maybe next time. We still looks like we got Bubba Gravy. We got Rhino, which is Jeff. Mater's Workshop, thanks for coming. Mandy looks like she's still in here. Or, yeah, she's still in here somewhere. I know we had a couple other, like 6% jumped in. What's it? Rose something? We got Auto Salvage Outlaws. Look at there. Bear Rose, East Coast Ken. We had Shop Cat jumped in. Yeah, you guys all stuck around. Appreciate that, guys. I know it's not the most exciting material, but this is a major step in this project. Just a couple days of pillow farting and cleaning things up, getting it all bolted up right where I want it. Then it'll be a matter of putting the front clip and wiring harness, and then probably put the wiring harness on, set a battery over here, get it started up again. It hadn't been started in a while, and I now have the factory intake duct that goes between the air box and the throttle body. Throttle body sitting over there on the Suburban seats. That's another thing we have for it. It's going to go back together with every bit of that Suburban that I could fit in this truck. I've got the overhead console from the Suburban. I got the console between the two buckets. It's got the captain seats, rear seats, everything. Everything I could snag off that particular Suburban at the junkyard. So could probably use a little upholstery, but for now it'd be like the other seat where I'll just wrap it in a seat cover. It was protected by seat covers for the most part when I found it at the junkyard, but the seat covers that were on there were worn through, especially the driver's seat. So, yeah, anyway, thanks for coming. Let me read some of y'all's comments real quick. What Bear Rose say? Spit on it, close the left eye, slide it right. Mosquitoes are in Abilene are getting hungry, says Jeff. Rhino Blanco. Auto salvage just threw the light. Yeah, well, I did throw that light earlier. Oh, goodness. That light has been stepped on more times than I care to admit. I'd actually put a light bit of silver paint over it to help tone it down because it was so bright. It was always just blinding my cameras. And that toned it down a bit. It's not perfect, but it still provides me enough light where I could see, and still provides light for the cameras. And it was like a $10 light or something. I caught it at Menards on sale. And yeah, I've got 2 of those, and that is the one that floats around the shop the most, and it's been stepped on, dropped. And the switch is actually duct tape or wired electrical tape, because the switch got stepped on and quit working. So the little spring inside there is dead. So I just put a little electric tape, and it worked, and it's been that way ever since. I just unplug it when I turn it off. Super stoked about it. Yeah, I am tired. I've worked. The lake inside the garage is starting to fill up because the doors are leaking from the rainstorm. So thank you all for coming. It's been 3 hours. Looks like we still have 5 people sticking around. I'm going to let y'all guys go. And then I'm going to call my lovely wife and talk sweet nothings to her until it's time for bed. And we'll catch y'all next time. Y'all behave. Don't forget to wrench every day. Now forget the rest. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, all that good stuff. Yeah, you guys are around. All right, thanks. I'm going to end this broadcast.